Hi folks, back again, Bathrobe Chronicles number 94. This is a kind of interesting one. This is from Stephen Barrett's website, and it's called Device Watch. He has a ton of websites and does a heck of a job. This is about a fellow who was marketing these bogus machines, you know, the ones that have lots of lights and dials and gizmos and so forth and so on, and do absolutely nothing. They were called, the device was named Rife, device marketer, Rife, R-I-F-E, and I guess they talked about them being biofrequency devices. They sold under different names: Naturetronics, Astropulse, Biosolutions, Energy Wellness, Global Wellness. And it says here it consisted of microcurrent frequency generator with a digital readout, 2 stainless steel cylinders, and 2 personal application plates with connectors and lead wires connecting the device to the cylinders and the plates. Users were provided with an operating manual that set forth hundreds of digital settings for the device that were said to direct to specific conditions such as AIDS, diabetes, stroke, ulcers, and worms. Users were advised to connect the cylinders or plates to the machine and touch them to the body for a runtime specified for each condition. Evidently, this fellow who ended up in prison had purchased over 9,000 units. He sold them to distributors for $1,000 or $1,200, retail $2,000, had sales of over 8 million. And anyway, of course, they weren't registered with the FDA. He used different names, different bank accounts, and so forth and so on. Let's see what his sentence was. Found him guilty of 26 felonies, selling unapproved medical devices, and ordered to pay a $250,000 fine, sentenced to 59 months in prison, to be followed by 3 years of supervised release. And the judge ordered the destruction of more than 450 devices that the government had seized. It's ironic, you know, as we speak, there are all kinds of bogus machines that are being sold right now. I mean, if you just do an internet search, they'll pop up all over the place. I mean, every kind of crazy thing you can even think of. Now, what some of them do, ironically, like if you look at their websites, they'll have all these things that customers say, oh, it cured my diabetes or my arthritis or whatever, so forth and so on. Then way down at the bottom at the end of the website, they'll have this disclaimer. They'll go through a bunch of baloney about this won't diagnose or treat any kind of medical problem and so forth and so on, and it's for educational purposes only. And I guess that's really their out, is when they have that disclaimer on there. But of course they're, you know, they're really sold as if they're going to do something, which of course they aren't. But finally, you know, some guy who's marketing this junk actually got some prison time, and a decent amount at that, because normally they get absolutely nothing. Anyway, folks, I just thought you might be interested in that. And as Pat Condell would say, peace, ladies and gentlemen, peace. And don't buy any of those goofy machines.